on back, you glorious lads, to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 10 of our Malakai Makaisson Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we are exactly where we left off, but we have now recruited in our Thunderbarges, which at time are completely free. There's no upkeep on these guys whatsoever, at least the adventure units, which maybe have always been the case for the adventure units. I completely missed it, but either way, these guys have no upkeep. We've named this one Grugny's Headache, which was one of the suggestions. The full suggestion was Grugny's Splitting Headache, but that was too many characters, so it is just Grugny's Headache. And then over here with Ulthur, we have, since he is one of Clan Morgrim, as he continues to tell us over and over again, he is now has Morgrim's Fury in his army, so we are going to try to have one Thunderbarge per army of Dawi. And as soon as we get back into our own territory, we can give Malakai the final one. But right now, we're not able to hire any adventure units currently. If I come on over and just claim the Burning Monolith, then we can go ahead and chuck in our Thunderbarge. Let's get to using them here, though, because Sigwulf and his Monolith with the Bloody Hand is the final settlement we need to claim to finish off the Umgi of Chaos legendary grudge here, which will then give us a little bit of a cooldown reduction for underway network travel, which I don't think is unlocked for us just yet. But as soon as it is, well, it'll pretty much be upgraded, I guess, already. It'll be awesome. Almost 2,500 grudges.
Let's be at it.
So, Sigwulf. Yeah, it's absolutely going to give us a decisive win because of all of these pretty terrifying units we have in this army. However, it's time to show off Grugny's Headache. Alright, Gargrim and the Engineers Guild. So we'll go ahead and set up, I mean, this is a pretty good spot here. We'll do Goblin Hewers. Flame Cannons pretty much directly behind them, ready to take on whichever side they want, although they don't have a lot of range, do they? Getting the dig-in ability for them is going to be very, very useful. Which, do we have this already? No, that's an upgrade we still have yet to unlock. Do normal cannons here, that way they can go after either side they want. Doom Seekers defending. Slayer Pirates on either side, just in case they decide to come outside the settlement. They do every now and again, but it's a very rare occurrence. Flamethrowers up front here. Our normal warriors. Hold the line, lads. We'll soon have the shield wall to show off. Soon. TM. Slayers on either side there, just threaten. Do need to worry about the baby mammoths they have. Pretty dangerous units there. Their ROR version of the mammoths. You get 4 smaller ones. Actually makes me wish there were a sort of like mammoth, smaller mammoth, young mammoths as a choice of unit to send on in, but well, now it's not. Here's your normal Thunderbarge, which looks a little bit more, I would say, put together than the Spirit of Grugny, which is much more experimental looking. This is a much more guild approved. Still, it is a Viking ship with guns. And these awesome looking turbines, which I'm sure if we got those in the right spot could do some pretty serious damage. Exhaust pipe to make sure that we are polluting all of the Norscan airspace as well. I'll set the Thunderbarge up probably behind. The bombers can be flanking it on either side. I love that they have a proper air force. Pretty terrifying one at that. Alright, Dawi infantry. We'll put the Iron Drakes with our artillery crew. And then everyone else. We'll bring the engineer guys up to actual front line. Who's wielding the Grudge Raker? He has really short range. Nothing I can't fix. Flamethrowers up front with the other flamethrowers. And let's have this battle. At them then, Dawi. Flame Cannons versus Marauder Berserkers. They have no armor at all. That's gonna go very well. 69 left. Nice. Drop the huge Zifbar guns to the back line there. We'll start sending the Thunderbarge in. basically, I'm just gonna park it right on top of these units here. It'll start bombing, which is awesome. Jar bombers, you come up over the top. Axe is up. We'll see how much of this we can do without even utilizing our main force. Gyrocopters, let's go ahead and spawn you right next to this group. The steam guns will be excellent. Oh, they're going for our Goblin Healer Slayers. Old strategy. Old strategy indeed. Everyone else come on forward. Flamethrowers are gonna stand next to the Goblin Healer, that'd be great. Those poor guys. You guys doing some serious work. We'll drop in our free bombs here. Beautiful. Now start blasting these Marauder Horsemen. They're not enjoying the machine gun fire either. Glorious. We'll have the harpoons going after the Great Maw Herd. Goblin Healer, do not move forward. Stay here. Slayer Pirates, get blasting. Machine guns kind of circle. We'll have the... This is the Skyhammer, is it not? Yeah, we'll use their bombs because they're pretty terrifying. Critter Groggy just gonna have a happy day. Go on safari. Meet interesting new people and kill them. Bombs away. Come on back this way just a little bit. I like that they just all crash. Sacrifice all of those Dawi at the same time, it's fine. You don't need anything except for gyro bombers with napalm. Check that out. And boink. That group's gone. And Eagle napalm. What's the plan here? Enemies of the Dawi. Oh, a Spear Leech. Brave plan. That bomb, the other napalm is not nearly as potent. Which does make sense, these Skyhammers are exactly that. Oh, these poor mammoths, we didn't even get to see them get taken out. They probably walked into our Slayer Pirates and got shown the true meaning of war. Alright, Slayers, get on in there. This Marauder, this Champions? Ooh, let's soften them up a bit. Slayers, let's move on in. Give them the business.
Yes. Fire on that foe.
One more set of napalm for you. Drop this here. And Skyhammer, go ahead and chase off the Great Maw Herd. And then where is that weak-jawed Death Mage? Hey, buddy. I'm gonna request that you quit. Those champions charge right into some Iron Drakes. Good strategy. I'm gonna go ahead and flashbang them as well. Flamethrowers give him a good cook. We prefer our champions well done. See the Doomseekers in as well. I mean, we're mopping through these Marauders up front here. Look at him pick up the turbo speed running away. Cowardly, corrupted manlings. Alright, those Spirit Leeches are starting to take some damage, fine. If you take down one of my bombers, I'm going to be very frowny at you. Axe lads, turn back around and deal with the incoming Werekin. They're going to get mauled. Slayers take them down, and that's a glorious win. They didn't want any. Alright, only 18 of our own fall in the fighting. That's mostly because Slayers have no armor, as you would expect. Ooh, Bjorkil Bloody Hand is going to give us an absolute crate of gold. Everything that's not nailed down belongs to the Dawi. Back-minded stonemason goblins monstrosity. So now we should be able to actually go fight the greenskins as well. That, I believe, was the win, or the objective of taking down 800 enemies with goblin hewers. Could have also been the fighting 5 battles in mountains or wasteland climate, but either way, we'll take it. Now we still have to take down Mugga Scurry, who's way down here in the mountains. He might get knocked out. Blood River Valley is bound where Karazakarak is. He might just get taken out naturally. Alright, Kevin.
To my oath.
A few more skills. Your oath. Inspirational leader sounds good.
Death Seeker.
We can do nothing to skin. I think Army of One, Slayer of Many is a very good skill. We'll give you the Grudge Raker as well. Well, maybe we have one with the sniper and one with the Grudge Raker.
Does a win count if I'm still alive?
Because ballistics calibration is so useful. 20 more reload skill? Yeah, absolutely. For all of our... I think this goes for both artillery and... Yeah, this is all allies, period. 20 more reload skill, that's great.
Follow at your peril.
Carry a big stick. Causes fear. So if you put them on the Grudge Raker, it's going to be more about buffing themselves. Vanguarding causes fear. Very good combo there. And then we'll just turn back around and claim the monolith. And the legendary Grudge. Monstrosity and the Grudge removed, the Umgi of Chaos. Be it written that the Council of Kings bore witness to this grudge declared by Thorgard Cromson, great king of Krakadrak, against all who threaten the realms of northern dwarfs. The alliance between Thorgrim Grudgebearer and all the northern clans is hereby invoked, beseeching all Darby to march against the murderous warmongers of Norska. We must recognize the Northmen for what they really are, ready supplicants to the dark gods who must be eradicated from these lands. I agree. I'll be all in on the Darby going forward. Now up to the Trom tier. Moving on into good old Gorm. It also has reduced from the 8,800 grudges for last Age of Reckoning down to 6,400. That grudge has been removed. Does that work for everyone? Oh, it does. So now I have to get even more grudges to add them to my team. Fair enough. They're doing a decent job retaking the realms, but they're definitely not quite there, man. Lightwater's still under enemy control. What's fully stricken from the book? That's great. Well, good, they've got Silver Pinnacle, they just have to build up the sealed tombs now. Hopefully they're on their way. And if not, we can go ahead and confederate with, I believe that's Karak Kadrin. And we can speed that along for them. Great stuff, so Ulthar. We've got so much gold, I would like to give you... Ooh, through Global we could get some Doom Seekers. Truthfully, our recruitment options are pretty sparse at the moment. We could just give them an additional Thunderbarge, which would be silly. We're not going to. I prefer Thunder Arrow Bombers before grabbing a few more actual copters. So we shall hold off until this building's done. Ulthar, you have what you have. It's closing in on time to get a new Lord, but I'm going to make sure we are really all in on upgrading our settlements first. Growth here. Toolmaker's Workshop here. Before I go too much further, though, Malakai, you're in. You're in the unfortunate stance because we tried to
Dragon Slayer.
do some testing last episode. If blades, I will go ahead and upgrade to a Dwarf Keep. Stops us from really doing too many upgrades anywhere else. Monolith of Bjorkil Bloody Hand has the Refectory in it. And we'll just chuck in the walls immediately. Because Dawi walls are pretty much a halt sign. Backed up by a whole bunch of cannons. Sweet, anything else, we're just going for any kind of upgrades to defenses, which I prefer to go for our minor settlements first. Alright, then 5 more turns before we start our final adventure. So as soon as next turn starts up, we'll go for this battle, giving us an additional army ability for Spear of Grugny for all Thunderbarges. We get 2 of them. And then the Arachnarok trophy. Poison attacks and stalk for a Slayer unit. Pretty dang good. Gonna tell us that Ulthar isn't moved, which is not a bad idea. We can come on out.
What do you want?
Maybe be a bit sneaky.
Casting the runes.
We'll see if it works. And that should be our turn. Ooh, Nordland has an outpost we can build in, or probably better idea to go for Erengrad here. Seriously, you haven't built up Erengrad? Either way, that's definitely where we're going to be building the outpost. We'll accept the mission to take down Bok. And that'll be all for this turn. Great stuff. Now they're over here ripping helms. You better quit it.
No!
No!
You cannot play with me.
I don't plan to. Don't worry, buddy. Nemesis crown claimed by Reichland. Really? The malevolent power of the crown possesses its new master, Emperor Karl Franz. Darth Vader mode activated.
Why?
So no more Thunderbarges for you right now, but we can come on up, take down Garmer. I think we're going to go for this battle with the Greenskins either way. So the Goblin's monstrosity. News reaches you that the Goblin clans have finally discovered the Arachnarok Queen's lair, where she fiercely guards her nest and coveted brood. Eager to wrestle hatchlings and pilfer giant spider eggs, the Groby masses have mobilized their hordes towards the Queen's cavern, where danger and possible doom await you. Venture into the depths of the earth and ensure the name Malakai Makaisson and the infamous Goblin Hewer are etched into legend. Who's hoping to die in this den? I'm betting you anything that we will not. Bring it on, Groby. So in this battle, we will be fighting Jenkins the Shaman, Waz Humpa de Looney, and then some other reinforcements. Cool. Our Goblin Hewers are all ready to go. We've got Perfect Vigor. I don't think they have too many more of their other upgrades, but 4.5 thousand muscle strength, and we don't even have any engineers. I think if we're really doing this properly, we'll get rid of these 2 Dragon Slayers, send them to our other armies, and replace them with engineers. That way we can really buff up our artillery to streams. Either way, though, we've got ourselves a battle against Jenkins. Let it begin.
Somewhere around here is the 8-legged wazzock we're looking for. Watch yourselves! The brood mother is a monstrous beast for sure. When we put her down, the glory will be all ours. Stay sharp, lads. We're not alone. I smell the stench of goblins again. No matter though, because our shures will make short work of it. Steel yourselves, lads. Our quarry is close now.
Steel yourself, lads. So let's kind of see how the enemy's going to set up here. Man, the Lava Ragnarok is by far my favorite goblin unit. Them and the little lava spiders. I'd love to get lava hatchlings, perhaps, as a unit that the goblins could get as well. You just need the good old Goblin Tribes DLC, very similar to the Chaos Dwarf one, or not Dwarf, the Chaos Warriors one, where they got all this split up and the different marked units. Let's see here. Honestly, Hump Wagons is got a bunch of pretty speedy units. So what we want to do is kind of have our bombers set up front. Distract them. We'll use this stalagmite here as kind of a break for any of their hordes rushing around. So let's do cannons up on top of this ridge line here. Otherwise, they're not going to really be able to fire too well. Them grouped up a little bit more, so there'll be these 2 focusing at this side. And this cannon can fire on the Arachnarok, the Lava Ragnarok as it makes its way over. Goblin Hewers will be right up on the edges here. We'll do both Goblin Hewers in one spot. I'll have the Pistolier Dawi behind them.
Slayers!
I want you to be careful you're not getting hit by the cannons. Try not to get any kinslaying this day. The other Slayers will be back at the back, waiting for the enemy to kind of actually close the gap. Try to rush them around on either side. There's no real telling where the other Ragnarok is going to come from. Looks like Felix take the line here. Axlad, and then
I command the spirit of
Makaisson.
warrior of Grenadier.
Do artillery next, and then lastly our flyers. Which we've got the Trollhammer torpedoes, which would be really, really good at hunting down the Ragnarok. They're gonna be on that job pretty much the entire time. Hunting down the Ragnarok, and you'll be following alongside to make sure nothing really bad happens to them. Great stuff. Actually, not them. The bombers. You guys can be after the actual proper spider hordes coming across the line here. Alright, great stuff. Let's get this thing going. Malakai, immediately buff up everyone around you. They're not quite in range of the cannons. We'll move them up on either side here to fix that. And Malakai talks like me. Extremely delayed. I want you all the way up next to the water, but not in it. Player pirates move into Ulrika. If you can move on up and just start firing arrows at some of these spider riders, it'd be awesome. Chain gun those giant spiders there. We'll have some of the similar abilities. Let's go ahead and go Shrek, you charge here. Felix, you hit here. Nice spells. Good idea. Ulrika, start blasting here. Heal my rage. Alright, they're starting to get messed up a little bit, so let's call them a wee bit back. Spider Rider archers are actually pretty strong. Summon in some friends here. Ulrika is dropping that poor fool. Let's go ahead and do the Melkos. These guys. Seekers didn't get them into mode in time, so they actually got into our cannon crews. They will hold the line though, so I trust them. Shoot the Waziks. Sweet, you can even use our napalm Darrow bombers to get rid of the charges that are coming on in. We'll fly them over the top. And then good old bombing run. And now you blasting Jenkins here. Switch back into a normal shot. Not everyone here, come on back. They won that one. Spirit of Grognika now kind of stopped the spider from getting any closer. Beautiful, let's bring up some napalm. Spear for the big Ragnarok. One set of napalm. 2 sets of napalm. 3. Alright, Spirit, you're hunting down the Ragnarok now. Here comes the Brood Queen. Of course, I couldn't read. All I saw was reinforcements. Spider hatchlings, some scurrying forth to the north. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Bombers come back around. See if we can't hit this group. Maybe, maybe not. Come on, Bombers, you got it. Something is approaching from behind. Sounds more like more goblins. Oh, behind, that's not good. Pirate's turn, get ready. Oh, some of the spiders made it. You silly sods. Get them, Ulrika. Feel the cold hand of death. Turn around and get ready. Here they come. Use your bombs there. Slay the Broodmother. Where is she? Oh, over here. Malakai, get her. Gyro Bombers, you do the same. Goblin Healers, get chucking. And that unit just deletes immediately. Spirit of Grundy, come on over here and help out. Need you now more than ever. Our Flamethrower boys now, have them get to work. Broodmother, enjoy. I don't think she's gonna make it. Cannons, let's turn and fire. Everyone with normal cannonball shot, please. Should be fully unbreakable though, so that'll be its only real advantage here. Oh yeah, Goblin Hero, you turn and get your those axes to work. Thing died almost immediately though. You're right behind, shoot with the shotguns. Maybe let's not bomb the boys. The remaining spiders and goblins are fleeing. Victory is ours. That was very anticlimactic. We win. Alright, 33 lost just because they got into one of our cannon crews there. No problem. We will replenish up to full. That was fast.
Always need.
Orcs bait indeed. Victory over greenskins, always a excellent achievement. Always gonna be crossing something off the book there. So we still need to find that Goblin Search Party and fight 4 battles against greenskins, giving them stock, which would have been very, very good there against the Night Goblins. Not that we necessarily needed it, but
Slayer.
Skills. Mentor for Malakai.
Aye, what?
Relentless for Gotrek is probably going to be the way. Now I know hard to hit's going to be the best. 80-79.
Did you see that, lads?
You think's actually a better fighter right now than you are, Gotrek. At least stats-wise. So go ahead and give him a fleet-footed.
Someone else exploding.
Snorri. Probably also time for you. Nope, we've got hard to hit still, so more melee defense.
Did you see that, lads?
Ulrika. I'm actually gonna give you the upgrade to Melkoth, so that way we can overcast it for cheaper. And just cast it in general for cheaper. Oaky Deep Brow will give you
a little bit of luck and a
hard to
whole
hit.
lot of black Buddha.
We got nothing in terms of items. Let's go Helmet Discord, Sword of Anti-Heroes, and then the Iron Curse icon. Great. Dwarven Tattooist for even less corruption while we move through the area. We are just a purifying wind. Light of, or the Spirit of Grudge flies over and there's just a searing light burning the ground underneath it. And underneath is just normal trees. Great stuff. We are Garmer. Rod Vintner. I think you were the Corn champion we have to hunt down. Decisive victory. Low casualties. This would kind of be a fun fight though, wouldn't it? They've got some skull cannons. Actually threaten us a bit. That would be a fun battle. It's giving us a decisive one. So we'll have this fight. He's been sitting here for so long he has less melee attack. Ooh, 34 is not good on Chosen. What's wrong with your Chosen? We have to actually feed these boys. Guess we'll auto-resolve it. That's unfortunate. Now we're gonna fight it either way. Decisive victory, we're gonna pretend like this is saying crushing defeat. I mean, we're on the low ground. Here's the plan. Start deployment, we're gonna come over here on Z's side because there is a little bit of earth jutting out, stopping them from actually flanking us over here. So we'll go cannons, pretty much right up on this. Something more like 2 and 2 for the end. Yeah, like that a little bit more. Then we'll have them rotated a bit. This first group can deal with anything coming across here. Everything else can be or such. So Goblin Hewers up on the hillside. Anything that gets too close gets hewed. Other goblin hewers over here. Just on the outskirts of the range, there are being that they are artillery, enemies can be very interested in fighting them before other units. Some slayers here, others behind them, and then the Tory spinning back here. Felix up front into, as long as they're inside the range, that's a good spot. Ulrika here. Be firing as soon as they get too close. We'll have her probably going after the Blood Crushers. Red Bombers need to be hunting down the Skull Cannons. Same thing with Gotrek, or same thing with Malakai when they get a little bit closer. Oki hang out with this group of Goblin Hewers. You over here. Maybe a double Demon Slayer. Double Dragon Slayer. They actually are. And we'll have the other rifles probably just sitting in. This one's over there. Flamethrowers for if anything gets close enough to torch, and then the Troll Hammers. Probably want them hunting down the... We want them hunting down the enemy's Skull Cannons off the first part.
Ready! Get friendly!
Get friendly. Only the cannons in guard mode. Everything else. Battle Brothers. Actually, I do want one of the Dragon Slayers over here. Quite a few fast movers on this side. Alright, battle begin. Upgrade is at damage right off the bat. Can they fire on the Skull Cannons? Do it. Quickly. Ooh, serious damage on Ulrika. They are delivering it back, aren't they? Thankfully, they have very bad accuracy, so we can make some use of that. Flamethrowers, you move up and go after the Skull Cannons are your target. Gyro Bombers, as soon as they get too close, they're fairly doomed. Slows them down too much. Alright, Cannonballs, time to switch on over to Grape Shot. You fall back, we'll go ahead and Melkoff so he moves quite a bit slower. Throw in these gyrocopters here. Move up and hunt him down there, my Dragon Slayer. Actually, I have this one firing on this Skull Cannon while you switch over into Grape Shot. Start blasting apart these Chaos Warriors. Indeed. I move up to deal with these Skull Cannons. Meanwhile, Corby's Chariot's charging on in and getting obliterated. They get one charge. Lucky you. Get some napalm over here. Ulrika nearly got destroyed. Fall back, Ulrika. Shades. Feel the cold hand of death. Switch and start blasting. 7 seconds before the Spirit of Grudges arrives. Oh, poor Felix got launched. Give this buff over to Gotrek. Try to catch all these Gorbeast Chariots before they make it too much further in line, and then we'll go for good old Spirit of Grudges there. There's some casualties, but it's definitely a win. It's a napalm for these guys. We do know that Khorne followers love fire. That's that. Walking into a field of it. Glorious. The victory they said we would have. Prepare up a few of our units here, and I will catch you all in a moment. Alright, that's a Khorne cultist dealt with. We shall go ahead and grab the replenish. No, we want the gold. We need the gold. And the oil for my poor chariot. Got our Ragnarok trophy. To have defeated and then decapitated such a colossal deadly predator as a Ragnarok spider is a sign of a warrior of significant prowess and growing legend. We are now the Spider Slayer. It's a complete adventure there. Also, the mission successful for the bloodletting. So dealing with that champion gives our organ guns 25% less reload time.
Malakai
Sounds good to me. Malakai, keep moving.
I can't wait.
Smush Skulldock here and his doggos.
Those cannons to bed.
Still lost too, really. I find that to be contemptible. We will take the
If you can hold
replenishment. Well, that's a Skaven scheme completed as well. Using the Spirit of Grunny 5 times. Did we really? I didn't think we had the opportunity.
Alright, best rest up here. Dooms, that's a way.
We'll just rest right in front of them. Like proper arrogant sods. We'll grab a signals network and then I think also
Someone else exploding.
it'll give us access to more Master Engineers. Long run, or long term. Which I'm thinking is the call. Now we have no gold. We can fix that soon though. Ulfer back into an ambush. I think Helmrip is going to choose to go after the Tower of Torment though, so if we move over this direction we might be able to jump through the underway to help. Just don't know what they're fielding, so normal Dobby might have a bad time. Alright, looks like he's coming after us.
I do.
So yeah, we'll stay here. I think most of our settlements can fight off a normal squad of Dobby. Or a normal squad of Chaos Warriors, that is.
Demon Slayer.
Will we take attrition walking through our lands? No, not even with the Chaos Corruption? That's great. Sorry, Umgi of Chaos. Time to get wiped out.
Troll fabrics for the sturdiest crest I find. As long as
We'll just walk on down. I probably should have gone in the underway just to be good and safe, but all they have left is a Karen. Should be an easy finish for us. Right, nothing else to upgrade because we don't have the gold. Strap for cash. Malakai, however, let's come on into Mulgrim's Favored. Gives our cannons more missile strength, 12% more, less reload time, and more ammo. Otherwise, it is Dobby Firepower for pretty much the same thing, just 4 different set of units. Awesome. Mulgrim's Favored.
greatest inventor.
We will do hard to hit for Gotrek.
For a glorious death. By Grundy,
Speed for Felix.
it's me.
Probably continued on hard to hit there for you.
What?
Mentor full Ulrika.
The past is the past.
Oath Seeker for Boki. On to Woundmaker. Was that a damage?
A little bit of luck and a whole lot
Windbar
of
will give you
luck.
replenished troops for whenever you do arrive.
Innovator.
Great stuff.
What do you want?
How many turns before we can get in the gyro bombers? Probably like 1 or 2. Where's Cracker Track at? Just the 1. Soon, TM. Alright, up to the Troll Fjord. And turn. Alright, turn is again ours. Very uneventful this time. We'll come on in and take down the Burning Monolith with a probably pretty quick and easy auto-resolve, and then give Malakai his barge back. We will take the Burning Monolith after sacking it first, of course.
Sure, these good folk are happy to donate.
It's our housing fee.
Greatest inventor.
Ooh, we'll occupy up. Have
Move that stuff in, lads.
Boki leave the army.
Where shall we go?
Where should we go? I also think eventually I'm going to get rid of the Scorched Wings here. They just don't quite have the range I want, and I prefer to have more Troll Hammer torpedoes if anything else. So Scorched Wings, I'm going to give them the boot soon, but not yet. Thunderbarge.
Try not to kill you.
Need one more of these guys. Finish the Thunderbarge mission there.
All right.
No repair. We will just come on in to talk to Porus.
How
I'll give you the burning monolith, and you'll give me money.
There's
Glorious how this works.
blessings.
Explosives expert.
Alright. We might be screwing him over pretty aggressively, too, because he's lost his original settlement down here with the Tower of Torment. If we can help, we will. Karn's going straight after Winterfire. With a bunch of Slaneshi units.
Chaos commands me.
I really think we can hold him.
I am a god.
Even if not, I can recruit in a lord here to help them hold him. Grab him, Norgrim Cromson. You don't have a normal. Ooh, Ranger trained. 15% more speed for the whole army? Really? That could be fun. Welcome, Scully.
Let us begin.
Good grief, you hurt our income. Either way will help you or will allow you to hold the line here with some Dawi warriors. If things get too spicy, we give him long drongs. But for now, you just get what you get.
Let us begin.
We can upgrade lots of good stuff, honestly. Let's at least get the Obsidian Quarry up and running. Wolfen Docks sound awesome. Then we can't upgrade Winterfire. Or the defenses over here at the Monolith, which I think are more important to start. Chaos is a pain.
Not fit to kill me. I hope we're outnumbered.
I hope we're outnumbered. Not this time. Sorry, buddy.
Let us find our depths.
Now that's the end for Wolfric's faction. We'll go ahead and sack the Troll Fjord.
Preserve their riches.
And I am going to kind of quickly move to eliminating everything here in the mountains. Oh, a kidnapper.
To
Perfect.
doom, then.
Oh, really? We can't make it back to the fjord.
By my vows.
You lads are lucky. We'll just clean it here next turn. No problem.
Bane of demons.
Speaking of, he's got the ability right there. Inspirational leader, onward towards inquiring mind. Snorri, we are done with hard to hit, so let's circle back round towards. Get out of mind, relentless.
More to come.
Make him a bit faster. He's able to at least catch the
Any grudges
fast movers
to
like
stop?
the Warhounds with his charge speed.
If he wants it done
That's
right.
all we really need. Stubborn Defiant for Garagrim, give him a little bit more health.
Death Seeker.
And then for you, Oldor, let's start working on the boost income.
Does a win count if I'm still alive?
It does
It's
indeed.
me.
8k more, we go for the upgrade to the engineer's compartment. I think we absolutely will.
I
Itis.
think not.
We're moving towards the Writhing Fortress quickly. It means Tamarkon is beyond. Once we stamp out Tamarkon and the Ever-Chosen, who is there to face us? I guess there's a few.
Yes.
Ulthur, if you can kind of come up just to make sure everything's safe, that'd be great. We'll come to about Z's position at Krakadrak. And if the fights can keep the Chaos Dwarves busy, we can move in and snake Karak Flag. We can't allow them to have it.
Cathay Eternal.
What?
No, we're not going to trade with the Dissenter Lords.
So,
Fools. Oh, Woodland, how much gold do you have left?
Welcome, ancient allies.
Nothing.
In these
the Empire.
Ancient allies we are, but you need more money. Malakai is now hosting the Big Boys Club only. For those with the gold. Oh, man. Okay, Karn's moving on in. Gives us a valiant defeat. This is going to be tough. That is a lot of flying armor piercers. We shall do what we can. Likely meaning holding up in this final zone here and hoping they can come to us nice and slow. We will start off the battle for Winterfire in the next episode, though. For now, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Malakai Makaisson episode. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. See you on the next one.